Welcome to KBOCC. My name is Lori Sherman. I'm the president of KBOCC, and this is going to be our monthly update with Mitch and Indigenous Insights. I would like to first give you a greeting in Anishinaabe Moan. So, Ojawan Magwankwe, Nindishnakaz Makwa, Dundum Ziba, Indunjanpa. So again, welcome, and thank you for taking the time to find out what's going on here at KBOCC. And the name of our segments is going to be Nashke, which means a brief look into. So we thought that would be appropriate for the social media, audio, and what we're going to be putting on Eagle Radio. Again, Nashke, a look. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the history of KBOCC. We were chartered in 1975, and for about 5 years, the college was run out of the old tribal center in Asinins. And then it shut down for a while. Then in 1998, it was opened at the Ojibwa Senior Citizens Center in Baraga. And then from there, it moved in around 2000, it moved to the Baraga post office. And each time it moved, it was moving because it was growing, continuing to grow. So around 2004, the Keweenaw Center was built in Baraga, and Keweenaw stands for 4 directions. And then in 2013, we were accredited through the Higher Learning Commission. And then 2014, the Wabanong campus, which means the East Campus, was started over here and where we're broadcasting from today. So there's been a lot of growth, and I'm really excited to be here. One of the things that I really am excited for is to be an advocate for the students. Some of my favorite experiences come from working with directly with the students. During my own undergraduate experience, I was working 2 part-time jobs, and going to school. So it was quite difficult, and I was lucky to have some really good mentors to help me through that time. And in return, I have become a mentor for various people and have helped them through their college experience. Many of those students being, as myself was, a first-generation minority student. So it comes with some challenges, and there's a little bit of history that I want to talk about those challenges. So when our people were placed on reservations, there was this mentality that our people were not smart enough to be professional, educated people. So many times we were sent to the boarding schools, Carlisle Indian School being one of the main ones that a lot of our people were sent to. And the director of this school, his name was Captain Pratt, and his goal, mission, and he stated this, is that he stated his role was to kill the Indian to save the man. So this is why KBOCC is very vital to our community. KBOCC is formed out of our American Indian identity. We provide education rich in culture, traditions, and beliefs. And how we do that, we just received a grant. It's called the Induj Taman Project, and it means we are preparing. So what this grant is going to do is it's going to do some intense education throughout our staff, community, faculty, and teach us more about our language and our culture. So I was really happy that we were able to receive this grant, and this grant came from the First Nations Development out of Colorado. So, as a multi-generational learning hub here, KBOCC always seeks to strengthen and promote the use of Ojibwa language and culture and beliefs throughout all our programs. So this'll help us do that. So I'm really excited for that. Another thing that I wanted to tell you about that we have coming up, I was talking with Mavis Mantala. She is a school teacher, a very well-known school teacher in Minneapolis, and she does a lot of amazing things. She goes on across seas, overseas, Finland, all over the place, and she always documents everything that she's doing. And you can watch her on YouTube. She has her own YouTube, and she also does this on Facebook. So throughout her travels, she was attending a Fin Fest in Minneapolis, and she met this lady. Her name is Marie Keweenaw. It's a Norwegian name, and she is from the Sampi tribe out of northern Scandinavia, which is above the Arctic Circle. So she's gonna, this Marie is gonna be coming here for our powwow, and Mavis and I got together and thought it would be a great idea to bring her to KBOCC and have her do a presentation. And so she'll be here Thursday, July 26th at 6 to 7:30, and we figure she's going to do about a 45-minute presentation, and then the rest will be questions and maybe some singing. And I did look her up on YouTube, and I found it very interesting that a lot of the cultural aspects of our culture here and their culture are very similar. They've also faced, they have a history facing boarding schools where they weren't able to speak their language. Some of their dress regalia that we call regalia, their traditional dress, is very similar to ours, and there's a lot of other similarities throughout our cultures. And I was listening on YouTube, I looked her up on YouTube, and I was listening to her singing, and they sound like our backup singers, the women backup singers that stand behind the drum when the drum is drumming. So there are a lot of similarities, and it's important for me to bring different cultures also into our KBOCC, because I want people to be well-rounded and learn about all cultures. Our culture is extremely beautiful, and I have great respect for it, and that also is brought into KBOCC. It's here, but I think it's important also to learn about other cultures and be well-rounded. So we have a lot of things going on. I'm looking forward to continuing our monthly updates, our Nashke, and thank you for this opportunity, and I look forward to talking to you next month. Miigwech.